All right. Hey guys, welcome to our weekly Monday Night Huddle. I'm Amber Ike, and thanks so much for jumping on tonight. And just a couple quick announcements before we jump right into tonight's material. First of all, do you guys see this super cute hat? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Plexus, and it's the state of Texas. So all you Texas people can appreciate that. Hang on. Do you guys hear feedback, or is it just me? Okay, cool. Anyways, just a couple quick announcements. Did you guys check your email today or see what I posted on the team page? That is, you guys, this is what we've been waiting for, the clinical studies. This is huge for our businesses. This is what we've been waiting for the before and afters that are so helpful for us, you know, reaching out to our friends and family and them seeing firsthand what the products can do for people. So, yes, clinical studies have been done for Slim and Triplex. So for those of us with an amazing testimony, get those submitted. And within 5 to 7 days of submitting it, you will hear back. They will email you a before and after that is compliance approved that we can use. So I'm so excited that we're going to start having some before and afters, and not just any before and afters, but the way that these are going to be designed and look, it's really nice. It's going to look really nice. It's going to look better than, you know, us doing our own little before and after collage, you know, where you get just this random mumbo jumbo of before and after. So this can be really streamlined and really nice looking. So that is really exciting. And on top of that, you guys, that does not mean that we are now FDA approved. I know I posted that on our team page that we are not FDA approved, but wanted to make sure everyone knows that. Supplements will never be, knock on wood, they will never be FDA approved or disproved. We are regulated by the FDA, but supplements are not approved. Oh wait, hang on. Let's see here. Cherie, do you know how, I think it says you're screen sharing. Let me see here. Hang on a second, Shuri. I think it says you're screen sharing. Is there any way you could stop doing that? Sorry. Do you guys see that? Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out how to even, I don't even know how to, okay, do you guys see me now? I've never seen that happen. That was weird. Thank you, hon. Okay, so we are not FDA approved though, but this just means that now that we have clinical studies in place, we can claim the things that we can claim now about certain products. So now we can claim Triplex and Slim provide weight loss, which is huge, you guys. That is so exciting. Okay, what else? Let's see. We are having a new ambassador training Zoom this Wednesday night. Our very own Amanda Foster is going to be leading that for us, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure that you get your new ambassadors on that. Even if you have a new ambassador from, let's say, May, June, July, if they've never been on one of these, get them on it. Basic information that is going to help them hit the floor running. And then if you are in the Texas area, well, Houston area, we are having a local team dinner this Thursday night at the Republic Grill. So we would love to see you at 7 p.m. if you are available. Okay, let's see here. Hang on, I'm trying to close out my chat thing. Okay, and you guys, I just also wanted to say real quick, I am just so thankful that you guys take the time to jump on these. I hope you guys realize, like, I love Monday nights because I love just connecting with you guys and getting a feel for how you guys are doing. And I think that this is so important for all of us in our businesses, just to connect with one another and to spur each other on. So I want you guys to know, like, as much as I love this, I am praying that you love Monday Night Huddles too, and that this is, you know, something that you look forward to for your business every week too. So just want to thank you guys for jumping on, because a lot of you are regulars on here. So I love that. Okay, so tonight's topic, you guys, I titled it Vital Signs. And sorry I'm out of breath. I like get out of breath talking, which is kind of sad. But this is called Vital Signs. Hang on, let me Sorry, guys. Okay, so tonight's it's titled Vital Signs. So you guys, it is time to assess the health of each of our businesses and check for signs of life. So that's what we're doing tonight. We are checking the vital signs of our business. Just like a nurse can get a baseline for a patient's health based on their vital signs, we too, as business owners, can better understand the overall health of our business by checking a few vital areas. So you guys, tonight we're going to be talking about 3 different areas that I want all of us to just have a self-assessment tonight. These are the 3 areas. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about a positive mindset. A positive mindset is crucial to a thriving business. This is so important for moving forward and being successful. If you aren't satisfied with the temperature of your business, it's time to evaluate your present mindset. What are you saying about yourself? What are you saying about your business, your team, your future? Are you speaking life and truth over your business, or are you allowing doubt, fear, and skepticism to get in your way? Your mindset is something you not only have to protect, but you also have to invest in it, you guys. If you're not protecting it and if you're not investing in it, then chances are, you know, just the world we live in, it's so easy to let your mindset get bogged down by everything out there. You guys, it seems like every time I go to YouTube as my, or not YouTube, Yahoo as my search engine, there is bad news after bad news after bad news. And I was getting so fed up with it. I'm like, Obi, what the heck? Like every time I go to Yahoo, it's something about somebody accidentally killed their child. I'm like, I am tired of this. Like, I don't know if you guys go to Yahoo. Anyway, Obi was like, use Google. And I was like, oh, well, that just solved all my problems. Now I don't have to see all that junk. Anyways, the point is, if you are not investing in your mindset and pouring good into it, the world will dampen it. The world will put negative in. So we have to be mindful of what we are putting into our mindset. So that means being sure to surround yourself, you guys, with positive and uplifting people. And for some of us, you know, we might not have that luxury of choosing who we work with all the time. You know, in Plexus, we get that luxury, but in the real world, you know, for those of us with a full-time job still, that might not be the case. So make sure that, you know, you're surrounding yourselves with positivity in areas that you can control, and filling your mind constantly with things that are of value. All of us have different things that contribute to a positive mindset. I think all of us are wired differently, and certain things are going to encourage certain people. So you have to discover what works for you for a healthy and positive mindset and make it a priority, you guys. This business, if you haven't noticed yet, which I'm sure all of us have already, it's full of ups and downs, you guys. This can be a roller coaster of emotions if you let it. So it is up to us to have the healthiest outlook possible. Because when you have a positive mindset, you know, you could get a call from a customer that is just like, these products don't work. You know, I gained 5 pounds on the triplex in 2 days. Hypothetically speaking, because that would never happen. But, you know, that if your mindset is down and negative and not where it needs to be, that phone call will ruin your week, right? But when you have a positive mindset, you can get that phone call and be like, okay, well, I guess I need to explain detoxing to her better and die-off symptoms and how to get her water intake. And I mean, it just makes it so much less stressful when your mindset is in a good place. So find what fills your mindset to the brim and pursue those things. Add them to your calendar, pencil them in. We all have busy lives. And I've discovered if we don't make things a priority, they hardly ever get done, right? If it's not on my to-do list, it's not going to happen. So add them to your calendar, you know, your daily routine if you need to, and make them a priority. So some examples, I just jotted down some examples that might work for certain people for improving a positive mindset are, you know, quiet time or having some, you know, silent time, journaling. Journaling is a good one. I wish I was a journaler. You guys have seen my handwriting. It's atrocious. So that's not up my alley. Daily exercise and walking, you know, just getting those endorphins going helps so much with our mindset. Healthy eating. For a lot of us, you know, if our diet is off, that affects our whole mood. So if you're one of those people, make sure diet and healthy eating is on a priority list for you. Talking with positive friends, surrounding yourselves with people that are going to speak life into you. Listening to an uplifting message is so helpful. Let's see, reading a book. A lot of us, we have our favorite authors that just tend to inspire us and get our minds in the right place. So reading a book and getting adequate rest. It used to kind of bug me, but when Obi and I were first married, if I was really frustrated, he would be like, just go to bed. Like, it's fine. And I'm like, no, that's not going to solve anything. And most of the time it did, because I was just so worn out that I couldn't think straight. So make sure you're getting adequate rest. But find out what your recipe for success is with having a positive mindset and make it of utmost importance. Okay, so your first vital sign is your mindset. So everyone, tonight we're going to assess your mindset. So think about, is your mind in the right place? Have you been investing in having a positive mindset? Another key area to vitality in our plexus business is belief. We hear about belief all the time. And as long as you are in plexus, you're going to keep hearing about belief. It's so important. Without belief, you aren't going to get very far. So what exactly must you believe in to be successful? First of all, yourself. You have to have belief in yourself. Secondly, others. This is one I actually added to the list because I've noticed over the past few months that sometimes it's hard for us to believe that others would want this or that they could do this. And it's important to believe in others because you're going to be building a team. Belief in plexus as a company and our products. And belief in network marketing and the potential of this industry. So I want you guys to check your belief in all of those 4 areas. And if any of them seem to be lacking, focus on improving them. It's not good enough to have 3 out of the 4. You have to have 4 out of the 4 on this to be moving forward in your plexus business and to be healthy. So first of all, belief in yourself. So some ideas on how to improve and grow those areas of belief for your healthy business is for yourself, personal growth. You guys know I'm a huge fan of personal growth. I wish I would have done personal growth from day one. To be honest, if I could rewrite my plexus journey, that is one thing I would write into it because it's been huge. Once I started doing that, it's been huge for me. So personal growth books to grow your belief for yourself. Affirmations, positive affirmations. We talk about that a lot too. A lot of us feel like we focus on our weaknesses. Start focusing on your strengths. When you start focusing on your strengths, your belief in yourself starts to grow because you realize, hey, I'm actually pretty good at doing this, or, I'm not the worst at doing that. Give yourself some credit. We are our worst critics typically. And when you start to focus on what you're good at, your belief in yourself will just rise and your confidence will grow. So some ways to grow your belief in others. Start seeing the good in others. Some people, it's easy to see the good in others. Other people, you kind of have to dig a little bit deeper, right? And start seeing what they have to offer or what this opportunity or these products could offer them. And start seeing the potential in others and speaking life into them. How to grow your belief in plexus. Obviously, being a product of our products. You need to be trying our products, making sure that you love them as much as you're going to be, referring your friends and family to them. Reading testimonies. Now that we are able to have these clinical studies and the before and afters, use those testimonies and read through them as they start coming out more and more. That's going to continue to grow your belief in our products and our amazing company. Watch diamond documentaries, guys. If you, don't realize this opportunity that Plexus provides financially, I want you to take time and go watch diamond documentaries. There's no way to not grow your belief in our company if you're watching diamond documentaries. And then also study our products. A lot of us, once we study the products, we realize, oh my gosh, these are different than everything else out there on the market. So what are some ways you can grow yourself and your belief in network marketing? Reading books is a huge one. There are so many network marketing books out there that will show you that this is a better way, that this is a better way for financial freedom. Research the industry and listen to network marketing professionals, not just Plexus people. Like, of course, you can, watch Diamond documentaries and that will help you. But reading about other top professionals and their companies and what the opportunity, what this industry can provide when you're with a good company with a great compensation plan. Okay. And then the third vital area to our Plexus business is daily activity. So you have to have your mindset healthy, your belief in check, and daily activity. Those are the three vital signs we're checking for. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, for us, 5 contacts a day keeps business coming our way. If you aren't satisfied with the current condition of your business, it's time to assess your daily activity. Are you reaching out to new people every day and sharing our opportunity and our products? Or are you just thinking about doing it? Sometimes I find myself, I need to reach out to so-and-so. And if I don't write it down, then like I said, I don't get it done. So, really having a plan in place for, okay, this is who I'm reaching out to today and I'm going to do it, and then doing it. Are you following up with prospects daily? The people you've already talked to, follow up is key in this business, and that's part of your daily activity. Are you taking your products daily? You guys, sometimes it sounds so simple, but I know that there are days when I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't take XYZ today. And make sure you're being proactive with that activity. That's a daily activity for us. Are you investing in personal growth daily? Are you plugging into all the opportunities our team provides weekly? And are you posting on social media daily? So these are daily activity things that you can check yourself and see how you're doing in regards to those. So take a peek at your daily activity, and I guarantee that will give you a good idea why you aren't satisfied with your Plexus business. Mindset, belief, and activity go hand in hand. If one of those areas is off, it's going to affect the other areas. If your mindset is off, you most likely won't be putting the belief in or the activity in. If your mind is in a bad place, the last thing you want to be doing is reaching out to people about Plexus. Or if you do reach out to them, then more than likely you're not going to be in the best mood, and they can read that. People can read that. So those 3 areas are vital for a healthy and thriving business. If those aren't healthy, it's only a matter of time, honestly, you guys, before your business flatlines, right? So they check our vital signs because they want to make sure everything's healthy, functioning. You're not going to die on the table. And this is how our business is. You can check those 3 areas and see if your business is going to be growing or not. The good news is, you guys, we have total control over those 3 areas. Each one of us is the business owner of our Plexus business. We are the CEO of our business, and we have complete control over those 3 main areas. We can take complete ownership over our mindset, our belief, and our activity. And you guys, those 3 areas don't depend on anyone else for success. A lot of times it's easy to kind of be like, well, if so-and-so wasn't so negative, or if so-and-so, if my upline would do this or that, it's easy to kind of like push it on other people. But at the end of the day, those 3 areas are dependent upon ourselves. So make sure that you are paying close attention to your mindset and daily activity and your belief, because when those 3 areas are healthy and in check, you will no doubt have a thriving Plexus business.